Okay, hello dear friends. Let's continue to do it. And this one is question 79. Take a look. Second arc cosine 2/3. Okay, 79. Let me copy this problem. Secant arc cosine 2/3. Okay, one thing we know, secant and cosine is reciprocal. So this one, the result is 3/2. I say it's 3/2. I already know, because last night I did it and I spent time, and now I understand the pattern. Now we will explain why it is so. So once upon a time there is an angle. There is an angle, its cosine is 2/3. And this one is arc sine, so which means arc cosine, arc. So, and it's a capital, so it means it within the domain. And the cosine domain, let's take a look. The cosine domain is like this, from 0 to pi. And here is half pi, right? And it's a positive value, so it must be in the first quadrant. So we can draw it like here. And this angle is in the first quadrant, and cosine is 2/3. Once upon a time, this is the angle theta, and the adjacent is 2 because it's cosine, right? Cosine. And the hypotenuse is 3. So which one is this one? And we need to do a calculation. Square of 2 minus square of 3 minus square of 2 equal square of that number. So it equals to 9 minus 4 equal to 5. So this angle is √5. Now we figure out this one is √5. And we need to figure out the secant. Do we even need this √5? We actually do not need this √5 because secant is the reciprocal of cosine, right? So it's hypotenuse over the adjacent. So secant theta equal to 3/2, just like this. They are making a long tour and just coming back to show us how unsmart we are. Well, sometimes you just can't beat your teacher. I mean, strategically, your teacher is always smarter than you and always make your life miserable. Do I say something wrong? No, your teacher is always with the warmest heart trying to help you to make your life so enjoyable. Okay, question 81. I dare to say it because I am a teacher. If I am not a teacher, I will never dare to say these kind of things. Cotangent 81. No, you deserve to see the truth. 81. Cotangent sine inverse of negative √2/2. Cotangent 81 sine, this is capital, one of a kind within a domain, inverse of negative root 2 over 2. So whenever we see root 2 over 2, we know it's 45 degree or 135 degree or 225 degree or 315 degree. It's always forget about the negative sign, we know what it is, right? So the sine domain of sine is negative half pi to positive half pi. And its negative value, this value is negative, so it's in the fourth quadrant. It's in the fourth. This is not a quadrant, okay? Make sure this is a pi. And it's in the fourth quadrant, and the sign is, this one is 2, and here is root 2, and this one is root, no, fourth quadrant. I was copying this one. Yes, this kind of mistake happens all the time. So it's in the fourth quadrant, okay? And theta, here is 2, hypotenuse 2, and opposite angle is, opposite side is 2 in absolute value, but it is negative, okay? And this one, positive, negative. This one is positive, root 2. We already know root 2, square is 4. And this one square, root 4. Okay, so we need to know the cotangent. Cotangent is adjacent over opposite, right? Adjacent over opposite. So cotangent equal to cotangent theta equal to adjacent root 2 over negative root 2 is negative 1. Okay, so that is it. 81. I'm not very super duper sure. 81. Are we right? Are we right? Aren't we right? We have to be right. Okay, 83. 83 is cosecant. 83 cosecant arc cotangent 3. Okay, is arc cotangent 3. Okay, so this one is capital. It must be in the first quadrant. We can write it directly like this. And we know one angle here. This is the angle theta. And the cotangent, I'm drawing a little bit not so well thought. I will do it again. And the cotangent is, here is the theta. Cotangent, what does it mean? It's adjacent over opposite. So cotangent is 3, means here the adjacent is 3 and opposite is 1. So what is the value of this one? Because we are trying to figure out cosecant. Cosecant is, we need to figure out over the hypotenuse, right? It has something to do with hypotenuse. So it's 9, and this is 1. This is root 10. Okay, now we figure out the cosecant. You can write directly. Cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite. Or you can do opposite over hypotenuse is sine, and cosecant is the reciprocal of it. Whichever way you feel comfortable. Okay, so is root 10 cosecant theta equal to root 10 over 1 equal to root 10. 83 is root 10. Oh, I need to take a look to prove. Yes, we are right again. How come we are always right? I feel a little bit not right. It's not good to be always right. Anyway, I wish you a happy afternoon and happy every day. When you dismantle everything and think it through. Oh, this one I have to do. Question number 78. We missed something, but this one is very interesting. Question number 78. Let's take a look. 78. Did you see cosine? Sine. Capital negative, not negative 1. Inverse of 2. Okay, you are tricking me. There is no sign. It means sine of theta. Sine of theta is 2. This does not exist. Even if you live in the capital, you are one of a kind. You are ridiculous, you are ridiculous. This one is ridiculous. It does not exist. So even if it exists, it need to be gone. It will be gone. Anyway, nothing about those things. So it's undefined. Within my knowledge, within the normal mindset, this one is undefined. So question 87 is undefined. Let's see, undefined. Yeah. Thank you very much. Love you, I really do. Yeah, this paper needs some contrast. When I put my black hand, dirty hand, or dark colored sun-tanned hand, you can see these characters much clearer. If I move my hand away, this paper just looks very dark. That's good. Or maybe just a pen, something that is dark. For some reason, this camera or this iPhone can recognize something is lively and something is not so lively. So the black pen does not make that much an improvement. It can recognize this is a hand, need to be the focal point. I will not waste your time. You have a wonderful afternoon. I love you. I really do.